Okay, we're looking at the excuse me, the site plan level, and I noticed the topo, the the contour lines kind of got a little weird when we added a couple of things last time. So we want to edit that. So select our topo surface and go edit surface. And I'm going to take this point and I'm going to drag it down closer to the property line. And then I want to add a couple of more points at the corners of the house here. That was minus 3.8. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Let me place a point. Okay. Minus 3.8 feet. Well, thank you very much. It still just doesn't like the way that that is working. Anyway, okay, so I guess we could actually pull a point out. Sometimes it just gets a little weird, you know? Okay, all right, so that got my topo lines looking kind of good. Now we want to put in some labels for those. So we're going to go massing and site, label contours, and I only have 3 contour lines. Oh, there's one way back there in the back. So we'll start it back here and drag our line across the front like so. Okay. Now a couple of things about contour lines. It puts them in so that you can read them from the downhill side. So if you were to look at a topographical map, you can always read the contour lines from the downhill side. That's a civil engineering thing. It is not an architectural thing. There's no way to change that. But we want actual contour levels. So let's select that line and let's go to edit type. And down here under elevation base, instead of project base point, we want to choose survey point because remember that is still at the 0 feet elevation. And so that changed my contours, okay? So we may need to, kind of drag some of our labels around a little bit, okay? Now we want to put in some spot points. We want to put in text labels um, for all of our corners, okay? And those are just text, okay? You don't need me to show you how to do those. So, okay, so just put those inside of each corner, just like it shows it in the book. Now we're going to do spot elevations. And we can use this right here. And let's try turning these off. And center up the point. And we're going to do each of the corners and then one corner of the house. Oh, I have to click to place it. But the one here at, because this was going to be our reference, it's not picking it. I may need to start the command over. Okay, you can place those. Then we're going to select it. We're going to go edit type. And make that change also from project base point to survey point. Okay, and so that sets all of those things. But if it's in inches, I don't know. Can we change that to decimals of a feet? Let's see here. Decimals of a foot. And we're going to round it to they're all one. We'll go 2 decimal places. Cool. All right, so that's looking cool there. And then we will let's see, we'll just pick up. I forgot I was putting in my shoulder. That's supposed to be 224.2. Oh, it's picking up the house. That's what it was doing. Okay, so we'll have to do a text with leader. I feel so stupid now. I was picking up the roof. So we can pull that down, put a little shoulder in there. Oh. Elevation 224.2 feet. Awesome. Okay, and so you're going to get all your corners as you go around and all your elevations. Contour lines. We got dimensioning building locations. Okay, we need a north arrow in here. So we're going to go annotate. We're going to go symbol. And if you don't have the north arrow one loaded, then go load family, annotations, civil. Oop, I thought it was in civil. Property line tags. North arrow. Okay, it's just in annotations. Okay, so load the north arrow, and let's pull it, outside the edge there. Hey, I mean, you can put it over here where it shows it in the textbook. You can put it over here. Either one is good. Okay, so we want to put a north arrow in, and let's see. We are going to. I just had a beeping in my headset. I don't know what was going on there. We're going to add a property line schedule. So let's save things here. Ooh, man, still lightning here. So let's go over here in the browser. Let's go to schedules. Right click. We're going to go new schedule. And what we're looking for is property line segments. Excuse me, it's in site. So expand that. We go property line segments. And we're going to rename it to just like it shows it in the book. Property line data. And we want to bring over a few columns and then sort them out. So we want to bring over comments, um, distance, east-west, bearing, and north-south. And we're gonna fake the comments, okay? So just bear with me here. And we're gonna set it up in the format as it's shown in the book. And so we got north-south, we got bearing, then we want east-west, and then distance. So let's go okay. And so this is going to be line, and then we're going to do them like they're shown in the book as line AB, BC, CD, EA. Okay, and of course we can kind of want to play with them too. Okay, now let's check that against the book, make sure we got that stuff right. So we got a north 0 east 95, okay, north 80 east 63, south. I'm just checking against the book. Okay. All right. And so that will go into our drawing when we go to set up our drawing. Okay, we got our setback lines in, and we're going to want to add some stairs. I'm going to do another video on that. I want to finish up this. We're at 12 minutes. Okay, I'll stop. I'll pause this video and start a new one.